it's Liz and Sarah from GoSupersisters.com, and today we have our second annual Lean Halloween Challenge. We're going to be going through an upper body and abs workout with you today, and we want to make sure that you do, again, always do a 3 to 5 minute warm-up, do things like arm circles, get your joints flowing. You want to make sure your heart rate is slightly elevated, whatever you got to do for you. First exercise we're going to do is the Pike push-up. So come on down into a plank position or downward dog, then you're going to come up high on your heels, walk the toes in towards the hands as close as you can go with keeping your abs engaged. Sarah's going to start right away. We have 10 reps. She's going to dip the crown of her head, the top of her head, straight down towards the mat. Beautiful. Her hips stay high, heels stay lifted the entire time, core stays engaged. This is great for your shoulders and your upper body all working functionally together, pressing in towards the floor. Once you're done with 10, make your way back up to standing and let's move on. Next exercise is a chest press. We're going for 15 reps. Okay, so come down into a lying position. You're gonna bring the weights in close to your chest and then out to the sides. Here you do want kind of an elbow flare, but you wanna keep your dumbbells right in line with your chest, so not above your face and not above your belly button, right in line with the chest bone. Okay, so this is level 1. Level 2, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. And if you have a band here instead of dumbbells, you're just gonna wrap it around and tuck it right under your armpits, okay? So same thing, chest press here in a lying down position. If you have a band, you can actually do that standing as well, if you have resistance the whole time. Good, so breathe out as you press up, inhale as you lower down. Beautiful, keeping the arms in line. How many more? One more, last one. Gorgeous, drop your hips first, bring your weights in nice and close, set them down, then carefully roll up back to standing. Moving right along into 15 reps of the bent over row. So if her feet are together right in line with her hips, she's gonna bring her weights up high, elbows above her back, abs in, never rounding forward, always shoulders back and down and holding them there. Squeeze your shoulder blades together like windshield wipers. Try to see if you can get them to touch or slide in towards the spine. If you have a band here, you can do 2 feet on the band, wrap it up once or even twice depending on the resistance level you have, and then go. The full extension of the arms at the bottom and squeeze up, again, pinching your shoulder blades back and down, trying to get them to touch in the back, okay? Beautiful. Once you're done with 15 reps, let's move on. Jabs. So these are just punches, all right? Don't complicate it. Drop your sit bones down into a low squat, wide squat here. Frame your face with your weights. If you don't have weights, you can go a little faster. Otherwise, you're punching right out at shoulder height, or if someone were standing right in front of you, you'd be knocking them right in the nose, okay? Drop your hips a little lower. We're going 1 minute here. Abs are engaged. Sit your hips back. Make sure your knees are stacked right over your ankles. Gorgeous. If you have weights here, you don't need much weight. 2, 3, max 5 pounds so that you can maintain control. Doesn't control you. Beautiful. Drop your hips even lower. Try to get your thighs parallel with the floor. And breathe. Abs in. Sarah, if you got no weights, you're going speed punches. Whew. If you do have weights, maybe starting to get a little tough, but you're tough, so stick with it. And time. Beautiful. Come up, shake your legs out, set your weights down. Next exercise is a plank knee tuck. So Sarah's gonna demo. She's gonna get down into a beautiful plank, the best plank you've ever seen in your whole life. Shoulders are stacked, abs are tucked, core is engaged, shortening the distance between the tailbone and the belly button. Squeezing it in, heels together. She's gonna tuck her knee in one at a time. We're going 30 reps total. Good, so knee to nose here. If you wanna take this up a notch, if you're really ready for your lean Halloween, you're gonna get a chair, a box, something of the sorts, and you're gonna put your feet up on top of it and do these as elevated plank knee tucks. So Sarah is just gonna show us the beginner level. Again, if this is tough for you, just hold a plank. Just work on your plank form, work on engaging your lower abs and squeezing your belly in. Gorgeous. What number is that? 21. Here you go. Don't forget to breathe. As always, your body needs that oxygen. Your muscles need the oxygen. They can't work. They can't squeeze without it. Okay, beautiful. When you're done with 30, make your way back up. Next exercise is going to be the hip dips. Again, we're going to come into a forearm plank here. So same form cues. Go ahead and get started, Sarah. With your hip dips, her shoulders are stacked right over her elbows instead of her wrists this time. and she's just gonna dip her hips side to side for a total of 30 times. She's squeezing her abs in super tight, right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her heels are together, she's pushing back and trying not to move her upper body too much here. This is all abs. Okay, abs and shoulders a little bit because you're holding that forearm plank, but mostly core. So squeeze it in, suck your low abs in, shorten the distance again between your tailbone and your belly button so that you don't have a banana back. We don't ever want a low back arch in any of these plank moves. So suck it in. Good. Squeeze the belly button in towards your spine. Eyes are on the floor. What number is that?
25.
25. You got a couple more. Hang in there. Breathing. Cruising. Ready to go. Gorgeous. When you're done, make your way back to standing. Let's move on. All right, let's give your abs a tiny bit of a break here and move back to the upper body with a shoulder press. So Sarah's going to show you with dumbbells. She's going to hold her arms out. Notice here, perpendicular, 90-degree angle. She's going to press up and down she goes. So full extension of the arms on top and then back down just to that 90-degree angle, making sure her shoulders stay engaged the whole time. Again here, tucking the pelvis forward, squeeze your abs in super tight. And remember, we're demoing here with 5-pound weights. However, that's very beginner. Your shoulders are strong, your chest is strong, your upper back are very large muscle groups. So you want to make sure if you're more advanced or you have a strength training background that you're going to up your weights. Maybe do 10 pounds here, 12 for some of you, 15 might even challenge you quite a bit. Okay, so next exercise is the tricep dip. Again, upper body here, working the arms, the back of the arms, the triceps. So you're going to come down onto your mat, levels here. Level 1, feet are flat on the ground. So your hips are going to go up. Again, rotate your elbows in nice and narrow. Make sure they're parallel so they're not ever going to chicken wing out to the side. You want to keep them nice and tight. Level 1, your feet stay here. You're going to dip as low as you can. Try not to let your hips move too much. Put it all in the back of the arms. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, cross one leg over and do half here and then half switch. Okay, so this is like a tripod. You only have 3 limbs touching the ground. It's all good. Beautiful. Abs engaged. 2 more. 14. 15. Gorgeous. Make sure you complete 3 to 5 rounds. Start with 3 if you're more beginner, if this is your first time doing these exercises. And then as you go, you're going to progress up to more and more. You can add 1 set per week if you'd like. Don't forget to hashtag Lean Halloween and Go Super Sisters on Instagram and Facebook. We can't wait to see your updates. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want more. And as always, if you have a friend that you think could really benefit from doing this challenge with you, definitely get them involved. Send them this video and get them working out, sweating with you, because fitness is always better when we do it together. See you next time.